I don't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like sneaky shit that you do.
Good boy's a liar. Good boy's a liar. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. Good boy's a liar.
And we are back with another motherfucking episode. Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? How's today? Happy Friday. So, I recorded this video on the day that I'm posting it, so I actually get to say happy Friday. Hey. So, for those that don't know me, I always say this in my videos. For those that don't know me, my name is Alexis. I am the host of the Bad Bougie and Blunt podcast. The description of why I made this podcast is more so in the bio on my YouTube, so you can kind of like read why I do this, but I actually decided to expand it once I started listening to people who actually watch my podcast. And I also do reels on Instagram, so they be telling me like, yo, you should go live and you should do motivational speeches because, I motivate a lot of people to do a lot of shit, like get the fuck up out the bed and work, bitch. So, they was telling me that I should, just expand my podcast. Don't just be here talking and having people come on here. I can do other stuff too because I'm capable of doing other stuff because I do a lot of stuff. Basically, entrepreneurship, queen boss shit. So why not do that? Because if I can do it, why limit myself when I can do everything? You know what I'm saying? And I say I can do everything, not to be cocky, but to boost in my confidence, because sometimes I be stepping in my own way type of thing, Yeah, I know. So the topic today is going to be relationships / loyalty. And the reason why it's / loyalty, because loyalty is kind of different. Like, I know I've seen actually firsthand people be in relationships and have not been loyal to them, but they be in a relationship. But it's also like, it goes together, but it's two different, like, it also has its two different meanings. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like upgraded and I got me a nice little whiteboard. You feel me? Like, I'm just doing big things. Not too much. But yeah. So I already told you what the topic is. So we're going to define them because, I always like to give everybody definition. Like, educate yourself, period. So it's obviously self-explanatory for relationship and loyalty, but it's like you could just Google, So we went on Google, because everybody loves Google, and we're gonna listen to what Google says. And obviously, we already know the definition of relationships and loyalty, but we're gonna go ahead and reiterate it. Okay. So relationships is the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, obviously. And loyalty is the quality of being loyal, which is quite obvious, especially if you have loyal in the definition of loyalty. But, I ain't gonna say too much. So let's just get right into it. I want y'all to talk to me, like, in the comments. Let me know how your day was. How's today? How is y'all Friday going? How's your mental? How do you feel today? Was you happy today? Did you have a good day today? Did anybody ask you if you had a good day today? Did anybody say that they were proud? Did you wake up and say to God, thank you, God, for waking me up today? These are things that I'm going to be asking y'all, okay? And feel free to go in that comment section and tell me all about your day, because you see, one thing about me, I'm a nosy bitch. Okay, I'm one nosy bitch. It's crazy that I'm in school for law when when a lot of people tell me I should be a therapist. Like, I swear to fucking God, because everybody and their mom, my mom too, comes to me with her problems. And I always have a solution, and I always have a motivational speech, because one thing about me, I could do speeches, okay? Like, anyways, so back to the topic at hand, because me, I like to drift off and stuff like that. That's my problem. That's why I have a podcast, because I know I just run my fucking mouth. But let's talk about relationships first. Well, no, relationships, I feel like it's longer. Let's talk about loyalty first. Loyalty is not that long. I feel like relationships, I'll be running my mouth a lot more. So let's just get into loyalty first. So loyalty is big. Loyalty is big within your spouse, your friends, and your family, especially your family, because that's who you want. That's who you grew up with. Like, you opened your eyes, you was born, you came out the pum pum, and it was your family. It wasn't your friends. It was your family. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't your boyfriend, because you were infant. What boyfriend? What boyfriend? What girlfriend? Like, you were infant. So it was your family. So especially your family, because I feel like if your family could let you down some way down the line, and you can't trust your family, it's like, damn, if I can't trust you, I really can't trust nobody. And it really go like that for a lot of things. I'm not even going to cap. It definitely do. And it sucks that family can even be disloyal, but shit, it happens. Like, niggas is like that. Niggas is like that, okay? Family, let's talk about family first, since I'm already talking about it. So I feel like loyalty, well, let's talk about with me, and then I'll talk about like society. So with me, I feel like I'm being real, some of my family is loyal, and the rest of them, who I don't fuck with, ain't. And majority of the time is like, if I'm coming to you with something personal, especially if I didn't want my mom to know, and I'm of age, I'm a grown woman, meaning that I'm taking care of myself, I'm doing everything for myself, so there's no reason for you to go behind my back and go to my mother. That shit is weird. Like, that's where the loyalty get questioned. Because if I came to you about something personal that I obviously didn't come to my mom for a reason, why would you disobey my trust to go behind my back to go to my mom's to talk about me and my situation? And then you're not even going to her to help my situation and say, she really needs help. Like, I think that you should talk to her. No, you're going to her to gossip. That shit is weird. That shit is weird, because I didn't come to you about my situation for it to be a gossip, for it to be the talk of the town, and definitely not for it to be in no family chat. Yet shit like that happens. Shit like that happens, and it has happened to me before, a couple of times actually. There's plenty of family members that talk behind my back, went to my mother, and my mother come right to me. That be the real tea, my nigga. That be the real tea that niggas don't understand in my family, bro. My mother will always come to me and tell me what the fuck y'all said. Every trip. She will always tell me, yeah, so this person, like, word for word. My mother is just as blunt as me. Let's remember who Pum Pum I came out of, okay? She is just as blunt as me, okay? She don't give a fuck. And she be telling y'all to y'all face, because I was there one time when she said it. When you thought I didn't hear, I'm in the bathroom. One of my cousins was talking shit about me to my mother. And my mother's like, she's in the bathroom. Why you don't tell her? She be telling y'all that. Why you don't tell her? She's grown. Why you telling me? I don't care. She would dead ass tell them that, bro. She don't give a fuck. So if any of my family is watching this and we don't mix, she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. She don't. It's best you stop telling her I'm a grown-ass woman and I live by myself. My mommy don't help me with shit besides with my kid. And she's a great, wonderful grandmother. And she's a wonderful mother, because she is the reason who I am today. She's the reason for it. If it wasn't for my mom being so independent, working so hard for every goal she had, being so intelligent and never allowing the word no to stop her, I will never be who the fuck I am today, because I never let no stop me. I'm so independent, I won't even ask my mom for help sometimes. So it's like, I know where I got it from. You feel me? She don't give a fuck. So, sorry to tell y'all. Now let's talk about family and society. And it don't even really matter what race you is. Family is family, and family fucked up. Okay? So there's times where they have your back. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all family is bad, because my whole family is not bad. Hell no. Hell no. I fuck with a good 65% of them. Yeah. But yeah, and majority my cousins and my aunts. So yeah, and my uncles. Yeah, I fuck with some of my uncles. But yeah, other than and obviously my immediate family, my sisters and my dad and shit like that. That's obviously a part of my family. But I didn't think I had to say that. But let me just say that just in case y'all was a little confused. Like, damn, she don't fuck with her sisters. Nah, I fuck with them. I love my sisters to death. What, they the best aunties in the world, please. But yeah, like, so loyalty like that, like loyalty with family, like that shit can go bad, that shit can go good. It just really depend on who the person is. That's honestly the real tea. The real tea is who the person is. It all depends on that. So I feel like what I've seen in society, excuse me, I had to burp. What I seen in society versus what I seen on social media and stuff like that, I see a lot of bad family shit. Like, I see a good loving family. Sometimes you see family that be having the mom and the dad, and then they all have the same kids together, living till they die. There are family like that, but majority, it's a lot of single families, and the stepdad or stepmother in the picture, and then they have kids, and it's a blended family. It's a lot of that going around. It's a lot of that. And I fake kind of miss the tradition of it just being the mom and the dad, and y'all both having all the kids, and the kids are all related, and everybody's biological this and that, and everybody just copacetic. Like, whatever happened to that? Why isn't those stakes higher? The other stakes, the bad stakes, is higher than that. And I'm not saying that having a blended family is bad, but we all know that's not how it's supposed to be. We know that. Like, we know. Come on. Like, you supposed to meet your nigga or whatever, or you meet your bitch, sorry, woman or female, or woman or man, and y'all supposed to love each other, get married, have kids. Like, I'm not even gonna say that's the American tradition. I guess that's how society was supposed to be, or it was like that, And don't get me wrong, it did come with its downfalls, because even though women are still not as well, they are now. They are highly dominated in society now, especially like in the businesses with the economy and stuff like that. So I would say they are like that now, but back then you already know it was men. They would choose the man over anything. Y'all could have went to the same school. They gonna choose the man. Like, we already know how it was. So I would say that's different, but that's in a society. That's not in a family. You feel me? Like, that's in a society. Like, we learning to sometimes be equal, or women are more dominated than men in this society right now. In politics, shit, in any fucking thing right now, women is popping, like, dead ass. It's a lot of hot artists. It's a lot of hot new 2 black Supreme Court judges just got sworn in. It's a whole lot of just dominance in black women, especially. Like, kudos to y'all. Hold on, let me put my shit down. Cause y'all are doing the motherfucking thing, okay? Y'all are doing the motherfucking thing. Like, just kudos to y'all. It's a lot of that going on. And you know for a fact that the world was supposed to be male dominated, but the fuck it's not, okay? The women are kind of getting up there. And I'm proud of us, as we should, because the same way you could pick that man for that job is the same way you could pick that woman for that job too. And I'm pretty sure she might even add a little pizzazz to make it even better, because bitches love adding a little pizzazz to shit. I know I do. Shit, I'll never follow shit all the way. I like to add my little shit, because if my little shit make it damn, if it make it like damn, yeah, I'm adding my little shit. But yeah, like, I see that a lot in society, that basically having like a single family home or a blended family is more common than having an actual, let me not say an actual family, but the traditional way, the mom, dad, the kids, everybody all related, DNA, all of that, you know what I'm saying? So I say that let's just like try to like focus more, or try, especially for the men too, like, if you don't want a family, fine, but don't go nutting the girl, you feel me? Like, don't give her that that burden to bear because you didn't want to bear that, because now she got to choose between life or death on the baby. And I'm sorry, but it's facts. There's a lot of women that would go have an abortion. There's a lot of women that would have the baby anyways, even if you don't want it. Facts is facts. Hey, I'm just the messenger. I'm just saying, like, come on now. We got to do better. We got to do better. We do. And women, if they say they don't want it, really think about it. Really think about it. Because the same time he couldn't have nutted in you is the same time you could have definitely told him to put on a condom too. So it go hand in hand. Y'all got to work together. Y'all got to know what y'all want, you know? Because I promise you, this is not what I wanted. Being a single mother is not what I wanted, but it's what I am. You feel me? It's not what it's made me become, because it doesn't define me, but it's a part of me. It's what transitioned me to who I am today. And I'm proud to be a single mother because it's given me so much more confidence, so much sustainability too, because I know for a fact I got to do this for my kid. I got to make sure this for my kid. Like, I'm always on the top of everything. And it makes me be on the top with my own school as well as her schooling. It makes me be on top with making sure I'm straight, making sure she's straight. It's always just making me on top. And I love that. Like, I love that so much. So let's just really focus on getting the family dynamics back in, like how it used to be, the traditional way. And hey, I'm not forcing shit. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But let's at least give it a try, because some people just really just want to be alone and just have kids. Like, and you could be that way too. But I know it's a lot of people, because I've seen it on social media. I'm only going based off of what I've seen and what I've heard. People originally just want a a traditional family, how it's supposed to be, you know? So let's focus on that. Now, I want to say loyalty with friends. Now, that's a big tricky. Like, it switches because it's different. Because, yeah, you treat your friends like your family, but at the end of the day, your friend is not your family. Like, and please don't let that go over your head. Please understand what I'm saying. Like, when I mean by your friend is not your family, DNA wise, blood related wise, that's what I mean. Like, that's literally not your family member. That's not your cousin, your uncle, your sister, or your brother. That's nobody to you besides somebody that you met in the world, and y'all decided to just become friends, and it became something more than friends, which is family. But the only thing that's separating that family is the DNA, because y'all not really family. That's what I mean. So the loyalty becomes tricky with the friends, because in certain cases, especially like if you have to choose your family or your friend, sometimes loyalty becomes a problem, because you could have no issues with your family or your friend, and a situation may have come up where they both need you at that same time, but you have to choose which one is more important to go to if you can't make it to both. So that's where the loyalty lies, because then if you choose one over the other, it don't matter which one you choose, the other person is already going to question your loyalty already. That's why loyalty is very tricky when it comes with friends. It also comes tricky when it comes with relationships too, with friends. Because when you're in a relationship, and let's say your friend is having a mental breakdown, and you on a date, and they call you and they need you, but you so focused on the date, you just thinking that they just trying to bother you. So let's say you just silence your phone or whatever, or you turn your location off because they trying to look for you, because they going through it and they really need you right now. That person that's going through that mental breakdown already think you don't give a fuck about them, because you think that they're just trying to check up on you, see how you doing, and just it's a miscellaneous conversation when it's not. That's why I really always say check on your strongest friends, because the most strongest friends always have that one point in time in their life where they break, and most of the time when they need somebody, nobody never around that one time, but they're always there for everybody's situation. That shit is fucked up too, because I'm definitely that friend, so I know what it's like. But yeah, you have to, like, you just have to check up on them. You have to check up on them, and you have to just know when someone is hitting you up to chit chat and when someone is hitting you up because they really need you, and not, hey, let me borrow $10 till next week. When they really need you, like, I need my friend, like, dead ass shit. So it gets tricky when it comes to relationships and friendships too, like when that's together, relationships with family as well. So I would say with the loyalty thing, you just really have to just learn balance. That's the biggest thing about loyalty, the balance between it all. Because, yeah, not all the time you're in a relationship, and not all the time you fuck with your family, and not all the time you sometimes you be having disappointments with your friends. So not all the time everything's going to be all good and gravy. Yeah, you're going to have downs and stuff like that. But that's the thing. Sometimes when you have downs, some people can't come back from those downs. So you have to make sure the loyalty is always tight so you can come back from those downs. You can't do no fucked up shit because y'all not talking. You can't say no fucked up shit. You can't say they business. You can't talk bad about them. Because if you really love them, there would be no need to. You just having a down moment. Y'all just having y'all down. And y'all gonna go be back up again. Because nothing is up forever. You always have a down moment. Because in order to have an up moment, you need a down moment to get back up. Come on now. Act like you know. I'm always singing. It's part of my personality. Don't mind me. I think I have ADHD. But yeah, you gotta go down and get back up. So I just feel like balance. Learn balance. And that's all I'm gonna just say for that on the whole loyalty thing. Learn balance, and your loyalty will always remain tight. And even if you have a little fuck up, trying to be so loyal that it may seem to others you're not loyal, I feel like as long as they know you, you'll always be loyal to you. Because as long as you know you literally did nothing wrong because you was overly being loyal, but they didn't see it that way, don't beat yourself up. Don't. Because a lot of people will. I have shit. Don't beat yourself up behind that. Because at the end of the day, you know you loyal. You know that. So remain true to who you are, and eventually, if they know who you are, the person that they've known their whole life or however many years that y'all have known each other, they will come back. Always remember that. All right? Now, let's get into the relationships now, okay? All right, let's get into the relationship part. Because you already know relationships be the talk of the town now. I'm going to have to keep it slow and talk loud. Nah, I'm joking. This ain't no ASMR. The fuck? But yeah, let's talk about relationships. Let's get into that. Because everybody has their own viewpoint of what a relationship is supposed to be, what it's supposed to consist of, who's supposed to do what. And that's the fucking problem. It's your relationship. Why the fuck are you taking advice from anybody in your relationship about your relationship that you and your spouse are only in because we are not in your relationship? I'm just asking. You can definitely feel free to comment and answer that question. Cause like, why? And then tell us how it's supposed to be and what's not happening for you. And then sometimes if given like you want the advice, like you would like for us to reply, and we do, why do sometimes, right? Because majority, like I said, I do give advice, so majority of the time I do get like a lot of relationship questions. Why is it that when we do apply the advice, the hard crushing advice that y'all really don't want to hear because your other friends are not going to tell you, why when we tell y'all the truth, all of a sudden we don't know what we're talking about because we're not in a relationship? but you came to the person who wasn't in the relationship for advice. Just a moment of silence for that one. Because what the fuck is that? And then, right? Why do y'all make the relationship sometimes the friend's fault for why the relationship wasn't working? I can understand a friend gaslighting your relationship and wanting you not to be in that relationship because maybe they're jealous or they want you to be miserable too, right along with them. That is different. What I'm talking about is the fact that any little inconvenience or anytime y'all upset or anytime y'all are having fun with y'all friends, the other spouse feels away because you're having fun and it's not with them. What the fuck is that about? So again, you cannot tell people how their relationships are supposed to be or supposed to go or what they're supposed to do because every relationship is different. And that's the problem with society. Everybody's saying, well, a relationship's supposed to have this, that. Then you see 50 million comments like, well, no, the relationship's supposed to have this. And no, if the relationship you're supposed to be doing that, how come that person ain't doing this? So again, maybe people in the society should learn that what works for you, not everybody else. You see, this is you and your relationship. This is somebody else's relationship. Their relationship obviously is different from your relationship, but the only thing that's similar is the fact that y'all are in a relationship. That is it. So this person shouldn't be coming over here telling this person about their relationship and what they should be doing in their relationship. And this person shouldn't be coming over here telling this person what they should be doing in their relationship. Everybody should be doing what the fuck they should be doing in their relationship. And if they want advice, they can take an ear but not play puppet. Meaning, I need to come to this person every time something happens in my relationship and listen to everything that this person says so that way my relationship can be good. No. The only way your relationship will work is if you want it to work. The only way your relationship will stay how you want it to stay is if you want it to stay that way. The only way your relationship will change is if you or someone else changes it or deceit happens, obviously. That is the only way. But stop relying on everybody else outside of the relationship to make the relationship work. That is not how that works. No. No. That's not how it works, my love. That's not how it works, gentlemen. It's not how it works. No. Do better. Okay? Do better. And that's relationships with spouse now. That's all I'm just talking about. Excuse me. Which is why relationships and loyalty go hand in hand. Because majority of the time, they're looking for the people outside of the relationship to fill the void that they feel like they're either not filling in their relationship or their spouse is not filling in their relationship. And boom. What happens after they go fill that void outside of their relationship? The loyalty is broken. Loyalty is broken. Now they don't trust you. Now they calling you, text you. Now there's so much on your heels. You need air. And the only person that did that to themselves was you. You know, let me take a Mentos. While you sit there, because I know some of you is watching and you know it's you. Sit there and think about what you did. By the way, it's my favorite Mentos. Green apple. You know it was you. So yeah, what are we going to do now? We are going to, if we want a relationship, we're going to get in a relationship because we want to get in a relationship, right? Not because our friends and our family, especially our family, because they love to gaslight, said this would be the perfect match for you. No, not because of that. Because we saw interest, we like what they're about, and we want to find out more because I'm interested. Not because my friends are interested for me. My family is interested for me because I'm interested in that person. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. All right. And we are going to be loyal to that person or what? Leave. Because majority of the time, we feel like we're not going anywhere in our relationship is because we can't trust them because they cheated. They cheated. Like, come on now. Come on now. Just leave. You don't want to hurt the person. You claim to like the person. You had interest in the person. Leave. You lost the interest. So what? You having disagreements and you want to move on. Leave. I'm going to always say leave. Leave. Why would I say hurt the person? No, leave. But here's what I will say because I've done it. So why would I not say it? If you cheat on me, I'm going to cheat back. And then I'm going to leave. The fuck? Because I'm going to always get my lick bag. Always. Not saying take my advice, but hey, some do, some don't. That's just what I do. You cheat on me, I'm going to cheat back. And leave, though, because why would I cheat and stay? That's kind of weird. I'm going to leave. And sometimes, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who got cheated on and stayed. I'm not saying that's the problem because I got cheated on plenty of times and stayed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes if they're gonna constantly keep cheating on you, you gonna leave. Like, why are you still there? You just getting cheated on left and right, and you taking them back. You kind of look stupid now. Not them look stupid because they cheating on you. You look stupid because you staying, and that's what took me to leave. I'm like, damn, I'm getting cheated on actively. I know I am, and I'm still here. I'm a dumbass bitch. I'm leaving, and I did. I left. It's been 3 years now, baby. 3 years. Freedom. It's been 3 years of freedom of Alexis and herself, my nigga. I love it here. The new and improved me, the me 3 years ago is not the me today. I wouldn't have never made or even thought to make a podcast 3 years ago. No funny shit. But I got a voice, you feel me? And a lot of people love my voice. And a lot of people like watching my face. I'm pretty. So fuck it. I'm going to use that to the best of me. And I love to talk. I love engaging with people. Intellectual people. People who also want to learn. I love somebody that wants to broaden their horizon. Absolutely. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Into so much shit. Helping at my daughter's school. Being in PTA. Also doing therapy on the side. Getting into like branding, social media, getting paid, all types of stuff. This podcast and so much more. I'm not going to stop. I'm a black woman in America. I can't stop, baby. And I ain't going to stop. Know that. But anyways, next. Okay, I'm done. All right, so now the relationships, that was the relationships with your spouse, relationships with friends. Now, building a relationship with a friend can be tricky because sometimes your friend turn into your nigga or your friend turn into your bitch. It happens. Or y'all become a sneaky link, you catch feelings, and sometimes the other person don't feel the same way. It happens. Yeah, I done been there plenty of times. Like, it happens. Like, oh, damn, I thought this was a fling. Not you call feelings, Poppy. Boy, that's personal. But yeah, I done been there. I've been there, okay? Boundaries. It really goes down to my first episode, honestly. Well, second. Boundaries. That's really all to it. Like, there's really nothing more I can say on the whole friendship aspect, because you literally have to set boundaries, or you're going to want to be more than friends. You're going to cross that line. It has to be a boundary set, or you will not think of it as nothing, and later on down the line it will turn into something, because at the end of the day, that's somebody's feelings at the end of the day. So if it get caught up, whether you like it or not, or whether you want to hear it, it is your burden to bear, because they felt that way because you allowed it to happen for so long, and you were doing things to make them grow that feeling for you. So, you can't just say it's all their fault, because it's not. It's your fault too. I know. Trust me, these are things I tell myself daily. Like, you can't all just tell yourself good things. You got to tell yourself the bad things too, because if you tell yourself the bad things, you know how to fix your mistakes, and that's what I do every day. Fixing my mistakes, being a better me. And I hope everybody wakes up every day to be a better them too, because you can. And if nobody told you, I'm going to tell you that you can be anything you want to be. You can put your mind to anything you want to put your mind to, because you are great. Okay? You're the best fucking thing there is. So go out and get that shit. Go get it. All right? So that's really what I have to say about the whole relationships with friends. And relationships with family is kind of like the same thing with relationships with friends. But one thing I will say is, it's just a bigger boundary with your family, because we all know families cross every line that they want, simply because the title, family, I got all my sisters, and yeah, literally, simply because of those letters. Family, bro. And that's the problem. Privilege. Y'all privileged because y'all family, and y'all think y'all supposed to be privileged, and y'all not. Because if you're my family and you was never there for me, and my friend was there for me the whole way through, that's my family, my friend. Are you dumb? I will literally pick that person over you, family or not, because they were there for me. You wasn't. You just want to be here because I'm your family, but that's it. It's just a title, my nigga. It's a title, and behind that, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. If you're my family, what did you do to be my family? Because blood or not, you got to have put in some type of work to be my family, or you will remain a friend, or if you're actually my blood relative, you will just be long distance. It would be nothing but a hi and bye, or when I'm looking at the family chat, that's it. But other than that, if you don't put in no work, we not family, period. Like, and that goes for anybody. You already know how I get down. So that's really all I got to say on the whole thing. And that's really what my podcast was about. Relationships and loyalty, and just knowing when to set that line, and knowing how to keep a balance. That's the main thing behind relationships and loyalty. Making sure you set that line and keeping that balance. Because without the two, you gonna have failed relationships, and you ain't gonna never trust a fucking soul. And we just gonna end it there. Now let's get into the after podcast questions. I always take a poll, and we got on my handy dandy whiteboard. We got questions. We got 3 questions. I thought it was 5. I must have didn't write the other 2. I'm sorry. I'll put it in the other one, even though it'll be a different topic, but still, I'll still shout you out. So for the first question, we have my girl Asia, which she gonna always ask me a question every podcast. And I love you, bitch, because you always too thin. When I make it, bitch, you better be right there. The fuck? But yeah, Asia said, would you ever get into a polygamous relationship? Why or why not? I would. I think I would. Am I too dominant for that, though? Damn, Damn, I don't know. Damn. Cause it's like if the bitch, like, you know, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. And if I'm head bitch, like, it's my nigga and we finding a girl, yeah, after all, I'ma beat you out, you gotta go. Shoe fly, shoe. Cause the fuck? So let's just question mark that. Cause I don't know. Like, I'm a yes and a no. Cause there's levels to that shit. So it depends. I'ma just say it depends. Cause that's why. Like, it depends. I don't know. It depends on the girl. So depending on how she is, if she's subtle, there's no issues, I don't mind. I don't mind bringing the girl in. You already know you already know. I lick coochie. So I wouldn't mind. She could lick my coochie too. Yeah. Damn. That's gonna be that's gonna be intense sex every trip. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta think about this. Yeah, when I get off the podcast. Next question. Next question from Bree. Why is it so hard to leave a relationship that you so committed to, even when they won't fully commit to you? Damn. Like, you going through something? I don't mean to be disrespectful if I am. I'm sorry. But that hit. That sound personal. Damn. If they won't commit to you, I don't know what that's like. I've never chased a nigga that didn't want me to chase him. Oh, damn, that sound mad cocky. I did not mean to say it like that. I swear to God, I did not mean to say it like that. What I mean to say is that, like, I've never experienced that. I just never experienced that. Like, I did not mean to say it. I'm so sorry. Damn, I sound like a dick. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm dead ass sorry. Like, that did not mean to come out like that. What the fuck? But yeah, okay. Let me not think about my experience. The relationship that you're so committed to, even when they won't fully commit to you. Okay, so why is it so hard? You just want to know the why part. Okay, got it. So, I would say it's so hard because maybe, like, you want it to work so bad. Like, that's something that you want so much. Even though you know you keep getting rejected and they don't want that shit back. Even though you're fully aware, so it's not like you're delusional. You know they don't want you. You just want it. So I think that's what it is, you know? And that's a part of all of us. Like, when we want something so bad, and no matter what it is, we gonna fight real hard to get that shit. No matter what. By any means. So I think that's the why part, you know? So I really hope that I helped you with that one. And last one is from Ashley. Is it ever okay to cheat? Why or why not? I'm sorry. I'm dumb. This was after. I wrote them after the fact. So, because I'm going to say, didn't I answer that question already? But no, I talked about it on my podcast. Anyways. So I'm going to say this again. No. It is never okay to cheat. But if you cheat upon me, I'm going to cheat upon you. Okay? And then I'm going to leave. Like, I'm not going to stay. I'm going to leave. But I'm going to get my lick back. So, it's never okay to cheat. No. But if you do it to me, I'm going to get my lick back. Okay. And that's all the questions. So, I just want to thank you guys for my subscribers. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for tuning in. I do want to say that the last episode didn't really do too much good on the viewers. I think that mental health is really not a thing, and I'm really going to make this a mental health. I'm going to make it an awareness because a lot of people are not into it, are not open as me, and that's okay. You know, whenever your time is ready, I'm always here. But it's okay to check on your mental health. It's okay to think about you. It's okay to worry about what's going on in your noggin because let's not forget, if this is the color of your skin, we gonna always have to fight. All the time for everything. Work hard extra all the time. Nothing is gonna come easy for us. We gonna always have to fight. You feel me? So it gets hard and sometimes we gotta release it. So if you ever want to talk, if you need to let it go, I want y'all to know my DMs is always open. If you got me on Messenger or Snapchat, DM me if you need to talk. One thing about me, I take mental health very seriously. So if you ever need, I don't care if you don't even know me. If you need to talk, I'm here. Because like I said, one thing I never had to do in the beginning when I first went through it, in 2018, I didn't have nobody. It was just me in my corner alone. And I felt like just like it was a million people on earth, but I was the only one on earth, if that makes sense. Like, I know that there are people surrounded by me, sitting by me, but because I was so in my mind, it felt like I was sitting in a dark cloud all alone. So I know what it's like. You don't have to take that burden by yourself, and I'm not here to judge. I don't care what the fuck it is that you want to talk about. Let me know what's up, okay? And again, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that this one was good because it was heavily requested that I do relationships. Like, a lot of people wanted me to talk about relationships, but I'm the one that added my little twist to it and put loyalty too, just to give it a little twangy twang because y'all know me. So, I just appreciate you guys, and I want y'all to still keep rocking with me, and let's get me to those 100 subscribers. We almost there, okay? So let's do that, okay? And have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 5.